it's so nice to meet you. So very beautiful to meet you today. I am so glad that we found each other. So, so glad. I really am. I know. These times are just so uncertain, and I'm just so glad that people like you are finding people like me, and that, I can be in some way useful during this time. So before we get started, what I would like to do is, I don't know yet if you're religious or not. I feel something. I feel something from you. I feel like it's a good energy. There's a good energy around you. There's a good energy. So what I'd like to do is, I would like us to start by just saying a prayer of protection around us, and just to make sure that we are in a bubble together, a bubble of peace, a bubble of protection, a safe place. You're in a safe place. You're safe with me. And we're going to ask God to bless our meeting now. Maybe you don't believe in God. Maybe you don't believe on a man on a white throne. Neither do I. God, the universe, Spirit, the Creator, whatever. I call it God. So I'm going to ask God to wrap us in love and protection. To just wrap us in love and protection in a bubble. A bubble. Do you remember blowing bubbles when you were a child? You remember? Close your eyes. Let your eyes relax. Let your face relax. You never realize how much tension you carry in your face until you take a moment to relax it. And think about a bubble. You're blowing a great big bubble in your backyard. And you see the swirling, all the swirl, and the rainbow colors. And it's beautiful. And you're in that bubble. And I'm in that bubble with you. And nothing can get through that bubble except the love of God and the universe and the angels. And we're completely safe and protected. Isn't that beautiful? Doesn't that feel good? I think it feels good. I feel good. So, now that we're in our safe place together, and we're holding space for each other, I can feel you really strongly now. And I sense that you are struggling. We're all struggling. And, I've been home for 32 days. I haven't left my house in 32 days. And I'm very blessed, because with my line of work as a life coach, and I am a certified life coach, but I don't see myself as a coach. I'm more of a guide. I try more to just guide people and help them find their way. But, everybody's getting a little. We're all getting a little, right? And so I think it's important that we do reach out to each other like this. And I hope that even though you're reaching out to me, Nicole, I'm a stranger, but not anymore. Now we're in a bubble together. But it's important for us to reach out. And I feel like maybe you're feeling isolated. And I think maybe even before this whole thing happened, that you were feeling isolated anyway. I feel like maybe you didn't feel accepted for who you really are. And I know what that's like. I grew up Catholic, made all the sacraments, and, I went to college, and I did all the things that I was supposed to do, and married my high school sweetheart, and, I did all the things I was supposed to do, right? And life still just sometimes just happens. And, and then I decided, once I found out that my husband was cheating on me, I decided that, I needed to travel my own path. And I was so inspired by people around me. They were so brave. You are so brave. You are so very brave. I am so amazed by you. I look at you right now, and you just radiate. You radiate bravery and goodness. You are loved. You are so loved. I love you. Well, how is that possible? I just met you. It's because we're both God. No, really, we are. Everything is. Everything is. Even this horrible thing that we are all going through right now, it's all from God. I don't know. I don't know why bad things happen. But I know that bad things have happened to me, and I've become better, and my life has become better because these bad things have happened to me. I like to teach from my own experience, and my husband, he was unfaithful to me, and it just crushed me because really, I went to some retreats, and what I found out is that it wasn't even the betrayal. It was the feeling that I wasn't good enough. And I have since learned that everyone feels that way. You feel it right now. Right? Right now you're feeling like, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy to be loved. So of course I'm alone. I'm alone. I can't see anyone. No one cares that I'm alone. You're having thoughts. And here's what you need to understand. You are worthy. You are so worthy. You are so loved. You are loved by the universe because you are a piece of that universe. And when we see each other, we feel it. We feel that something, right? We feel that something. I'm a little parched. Happy little bubbles. Bubbles. Oh, yes. So, I know you're feeling lost and you feel alone. And I know that in just one session, I don't think that I hope that I can help you to understand that you're loved, but I know that it doesn't usually work like that. But what I would like to do with you right now is I would like to share some things with you. So first of all, I have these cards. These cards are not like anything you've seen before. These cards were designed by a beautiful woman. She lives right here in Jersey. Her name is Jennifer Cupcho. And she designed these cards. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. I'll give you the link where you could get them. Look at, they're beautiful. Look at that, it's so beautiful. And they're called An Angel for All Seasons because, life is seasons. That's all life really is. We just go through different seasons in our lives. And right now, whatever season you're going through, it's going to be okay. Look at these cards. Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, I look at them. And they just bring me so much peace. So much peace. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards. And you're going to say a little prayer. And then I'm going to pick a card. Just one card. Now this isn't witchcraft or Wicca. I'm not a psychic. I'm just a guide. I'm just a girl from Jersey. And I've been through pain and come out the other side. And I'm more connected now to everything. And I want you to feel that connection. You are connected. You are so connected. You are. I could just pull. Look at this. I'm just pulling negative energy from you right now. Do you feel it? I am just pulling it away from you. They call it plucking, but that always makes me think about eyebrows and how badly I need to go to the threading salon. So I like to pull the negative, just pull. See, don't you feel lighter? You need to lighten your burden. And you know how you do that? You reach out to people. Of course, people want to hear from you. Why would you think that no one wants to hear from you right now? Are you calling them? Not just texting. You know, right now we need to get away from the texting a little bit. We need to hear voices. Yeah. Well, I think that you might be surprised. I do. I think if you tried calling them. Maybe you haven't had the greatest relationship. Maybe there have been bumps. Maybe they don't accept your lifestyle. You know, when I changed everything, and it was hard for my mom and dad. You know, they're old school, you know, they're old school from Brooklyn, even though, you know, they moved to Jersey. You can't take the Brooklyn out of them. And, you know, I had a good job as a physical therapist, and I was married, and they thought, well, they were going to have grandchildren. And then everything changed because I decided that I was worth more than what my ex-husband thought I was worth. And I don't mean that alimony, I just mean as a human being, and you are worthy. And when you really, 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 really accept that you are worthy because God loves you no matter what. No matter what. Even if you were the worst human being in the world, which I'm not saying you are. Obviously you're not. You're a good person. I can see how good you are. I can feel your goodness. I can feel the light just radiating from you. Can you feel the light inside yourself? Just close your eyes and just think. I am a child of God. I am a piece of God. I am a piece of the universe. It's mind-boggling, right? And so that changed everything for me. And I quit my job, and I went, I went to school to get certified as a life coach because I wanted to help other people. And, I changed a lot about my beliefs, and, I don't believe the same things that my mom and dad do anymore. And, they were mad at me for a while, and, it hurt. But, I gave them time, and then I just started reaching out again. And so I think that right now, one of the great things that's going to come out of this difficult time is that families that have been separated because they don't get each other, you know? They're just not, they're fighting over stuff that doesn't matter. I think, no, I don't think, I feel that those families are going to come back together. And your family's going to come back together. I feel this for you. I feel you coming back together. I do. I feel this. So I think that families that were not getting along, families that were struggling to understand each other, families that were separated over things like differences in lifestyle, politics, religion. I think that people are going to realize that we're more than all of that, you know? And so I think, you should reach out. Reach out to some people. Reach out by phone, not by text, okay? We can't see people in person, but we can talk on the phone, okay? And I think, am I the first person that you have talked to in days? I am, right? Yeah. This could be a very lonely time. So, don't let it be, Don't let it be a lonely time. Let it be a time of peace. So, I'm going to pick a card for you now. And it's going to be this card on the top I just shuffled. And we're going to see what it says. And then we're going to talk about it a little bit, okay? Okay? All right. God, the universe, guides, angels, and saints, please help this beautiful card. Help us find a way for my friend here. Well, I think we just got a really big message from above. You cannot forgive in another what you cannot forgive in yourself. Forgiveness does not begin outside yourself. It begins as a journey within. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Jen designed all of these. It's Jen Kupcho, she's so talented. Let's listen to it again. You cannot forgive in another what you cannot forgive in yourself. Are you just holding against people in your life the way they don't agree with you? Do you not approve of their lifestyle? Do you not approve of their closed-mindedness? Do you not approve of their politics? Do you have anger in your heart because of that? Forgiveness does not begin outside yourself. It begins as a journey within. You need to forgive first. You need to forgive yourself. And you need to forgive the other people in your life. Even though it's not about right or wrong. It's about your soul. Okay? Your anger at them does not hurt them. It hurts you. It hurts you. And I don't want you to hurt. No. No. I want you to let go of the hurt. I want to take the hurt away. Right? When you let go of the anger, you let go of the hurt. They don't care that you're angry at them. It doesn't keep them up at night. Your anger keeps you up at night. So I have some resources for you that I'd like to share. And this session was just a consultation so we could get to know each other. And if you feel like we're vibing, I feel like we vibe. I do. So, I would like for you to come back. And I think I can help you. And helping people helps me. So I have a couple of resources I would like to talk to you about today. One is this book, which has changed so many lives, not just mine. Hand to God, so many people. It's called A Return to Love. A Return to Love. Reflections on the principles of A Course in Miracles. Now, The Course in Miracles is a big, long story. We're not going to go into that. You don't ever need to read The Course in Miracles. I tried. It's big. It's boring. This book by Marianne Williamson, you could see, I highlight, I underline all over it. So many underline. I write notes. I swear, I don't think there's a page in here that doesn't have a highlight. I write notes all over it. I have read this book so many times. This book, not to be disrespectful, is almost like my Bible. And so I just want you to understand, and even if you're not Christian, so the interesting thing is that Marianne Williamson is Jewish. So she's not Christian. And the person, from what I understand, the person who wrote The Course in Miracles, not Christian. But they're still getting downloads about Jesus and from Jesus. And that's because he doesn't care. Oh, and by the way, I'm getting a download for you right now. God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, the universe, the angels and saints, they don't care about anything other than your soul. They don't care who you love, who you're attracted to, how you dress, how you present yourself. They don't see from trans, homosexual, bi. They don't see from queer. They really don't. They don't care. Because they love you. Their love is unconditional. God's love and grace is unconditional. You don't have to do anything to earn it. It's just there. It's just there. You just open yourself up. I almost set my book on fire. And now the lawnmower man is here. And I hate it when he comes during my sessions. Like, who needs landscaping right now? But I want you to understand that you just need to say, just say, God, Jesus, universe, or whatever you are, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever. I want to know that you love me. I want to feel that. And I'm sorry if I've done anything bad. If I haven't been a good person. We've all not been good people. Trust me. And then you just say, like, you know what? I believe you're there. And I believe you're there for me. And I believe you love me. And there you go. You have grace. But anyway, I just want you to read this. I opened to this page and so let's read this. Jesus lived within this world of fear and perceived only love. Every action, every word, every thought was guided by the Holy Spirit instead of ego. Ego is the thing inside of us that makes us hate. It keeps us apart from each other. Ego is what's telling you that you're not worthy. Ego tells you you're not enough. Ego tells you there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. God says, I made you, and there's nothing wrong with you. I know this because I made you. I know you didn't think you were going to come here and get a lecture about religion, right? You thought, oh, I'm going to get relaxed. Let me tell you something. If you want to relax. Now, get these on Kindle right now, okay? Or Nook, if you're one of those people. So anyway, if you want to relax, and I can see you want to relax, right? You want to pull out the stress. I'm pulling away the stress. Okay. This man, Eckhart Tolle, Oprah, did a 10-week course with this man that's free. You can look it up online. On this book, A New Earth. This book will relax the heck out of you. I read it at night before I go to bed. It's another one I'm underlining, I'm writing notes, I've got special pages that I just, but there's something in here, every time I read it, it just blows my mind. And I want to leave you with this, okay? So, let's find this. Okay. So this is wild. Okay. Picture this. Earth 114 million years ago. It's after sunrise. The first flower ever to appear on the planet opens up to receive the ray of the sun. Think about that. There was a first flower. Prior to this momentous event that heralds an evolutionary transformation in the life of plants, the planet had already been covered in vegetation for millions of years. So that had been green. But there'd never been a flower. There'd never been color. The first flower probably did not survive for long. And flowers must have remained the rare and isolated phenomenon. Just like you. You're a flower. You're rare. And you feel isolated. listening. One day, however, a critical threshold was reached, and suddenly there would have been an explosion of color and scent all over the planet if a perceiving consciousness had been there to witness it. If a flower smells and there's no one there to smell it, does it smell? Who knows? Much later, those delicate, fragrant beings we call flowers would come to play an essential part in the evolution of consciousness of another species, us. Humans would increasingly be drawn to and fascinated by them. Flowers are so fascinating. This book will change your life. This book will change your soul. This book and this book changed my whole life. Changed my whole life. So I would say get them on Kindle, definitely. Although I love the feel of paper books, so maybe once things are normal, you get them in paper so you can write in them too. But for right now, let's just be careful, right? So was this helpful? I know I did all the talking. I do that, yeah. But do you feel a little better? Yeah? Oh, good. Good. I'm glad. I'm really glad. That's so good to hear. That makes me so happy. And I just I'm gonna Mr. Miyagi charge up my hands here. And I'm just gonna send you love. 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 So much love. So much love and acceptance. Acceptance. You are accepted. You are loved. You are accepted. And you are loved. Never forget that. Never. No matter what. So reach out today. This is your homework from me. Reach out and talk to someone today. Maybe you're not ready to talk to someone that you are a little tense with yet. But you will be. You will be, I promise. But call someone. Hear a voice today. Okay? And let them hear your beautiful voice. Because they need to hear from you as much as you need to hear them. Okay? Okay, so feel free to schedule another appointment. I would love to meet with you again. So, please be well. Be safe. Open up your heart to possibilities. And you just let me know. I'm here when you want to talk again. Okay? You have a great day, sweetie. You have a great day, okay? I'm kissing your little face. Okay. Bye-bye, babe.